Breaking news. ECOWAS deploys coalition troops for immediate invasion of Niger Republic. Hello everyone, welcome to newsspottv. The ECOWAS leaders have ordered the immediate invasion of Niger, charging the regional body's standby force to restore constitutional order following the seizure of power in a military coup late last month. President of ECOWAS, M1L1TARY, made the declaration during a meeting of the organization on Thursday afternoon. We direct the Committee of Defense Staff to activate the ECOWAS standby force with all its elements immediately, Mr. Traoré said, adding that the action was to restore constitutional order in the Republic of Niger. ECOWAS Chairman President Bola Tinubu of Nigeria has said the ongoing political crisis in the Niger Republic was a threat to the stability of Nigeria and other West African countries. The second extraordinary summit on the socio-political situation in the Republic of Niger held in Abuja opened Thursday. Present at the summit are Presidents of Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire, Ghana, Benin, Sierra Leone and Togo, while Liberia and the Gambia were represented by their foreign ministers. The announcement came despite widespread warning that an invasion would plunge Sub-Saharan Africa into turmoil, as well as doubts amongst Western leaders that the alliance can pull off the operation in a timely manner. The United States, France, and others have expressed support for the effort of ECOWAS in resolving the crisis. Meanwhile, Niger's military junta had earlier announced a new government on Thursday, naming Al-Maharaman Lamine Zain, the prime minister, to lead other 21 new ministers forming the new government. Now let's take some comments. Somebody said, "Make I run, go give person belle first." Well, what a comment. Another said, many people thought Tinubu would be a petty man, but he is a brave man who is ready to devour every enemy of African country and liberation. Go forward, ye army, march forward, take over the land, restore constitutional authority there, and write your name on the world's history of a brave man. I stand with ECOWAS. I stand with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Another commenter said, they have money for war, but they don't have money to feed the poor. Another said, too bad. Boko Haram and bandits in the north will be smiling now. Another said, Omo, see what uranium has cost. For those who don't understand, Niger has uranium, which powers over 60% of France and America, France and America. Russia was the highest before, but as the war started, they stopped. Also, there is a gas pipeline from Nigeria through Niger to Europe. Now the Nigerians say France should go, but America has Tinubu's criminal records, France has Tinubu's health records, so he has no right. He has to fight and delete fellow Nigerians, cause many Northerners intermix just to save his skin and get validation from the West. Another said, Africa joins the West to fight Africa. Interesting. Another said, Africans invading Africans. Wow, truly the French and the West would be smiling sheepishly by now. They will say, let ECOWAS fight their battle for them while they sit and wait it out. What can Africans do, Africans? Another said, has ECOWAS ever stood against any nation that disobeys court orders or shoots the unarmed protesters? African leaders should come to a round table and talk and ask themselves why military men are hijacking the power. Some of African rulers are not different from these coup plotters. If you want to preserve democracy, respect the rule of law and deliver good governance, and that is the only antidote. Another said, can't they just say sorry to each other so that we can have peace? Another said, this might not be a good decision. The consequences for this action might be fatal, and Nigeria is vulnerable to any spillover. Another said, when an African man picks a gun, it will be against its fellow African. This continent needs to wake up and stop being puppets to all these external forces who are looking to milk Africa. They know that if we unite and coexist with peace, they wouldn't be able to penetrate us to get our abundant resources. Europe and America will say jump, and our leaders would ask how high. This just doesn't sit well with me. Another said the most irrational decision of Tinubu's led ECOWAS. Israel will never forgive you guys waging war against African brothers. Another said, wow, Africans fighting Africans for the Western interest. Another said, see why history is good, but will go down in history as the man who facilitated the invasion of a sovereign African country that tried to break free from the shackles of their colonial masters. And Niger will never forgive Nigeria. When Bat goes, his soul will wander in agony. Another said, I will forever be proud of ECOWAS if they make good use of their threats. Enough of backwardness type of military rule within African continent. It's pure selfishness. If you want to govern or change a nation, retire and contest through election. Then we will know your country people really want you to be there. Coup is not the answer. The worst of a civilian government is far better than a military rule. Another said, Nigerian troops used to go and fight for the freedom of other African nations. But today, the troops are being sent to go fight against another African country. Western puppets. Nigerian president is ready to slave for the West rather than serving the interests of Nigerians. The West has seen that Africa has started waking up, so they want to pin Africans against each other and destabilize the African continent. Africans would never forgive the Nigerian president who bent over backwards to send African troops to fight another African nation. Another commenter said, ECOWAS never put together troops to fight terrorism in those affected countries. However, sending troops to invade a country where people have decided to fight for their destiny, this is so sad. Another said, world leaders are quick to go to war these days. No diplomatic efforts. The book of Revelation coming to pass in our own very eyes. Another said, Abi, which kind wahala be this? So many pain Nigerians are going through right now with no solution yet. Now so Niger matter our government just focus on. I just hope no be waiting Baba go waste in complete 2 years out of 4 years focus on. Another said, they got money for war but can't feed the poor. Another said, if this war starts, France and USA go japa leave now, but Russia go stand with Niger. Another said, Asari Dokubo, carry your soldiers and mount the units. Una don't too make noise for this Obasanjo internet. We won't see actions now. Another said, please ECOWAS, be fast about it. It's been too long. Law and order needs to be restored. Thank you, President Tinubu. Another said, as they should, if Niger fall into the hands of rebels, the country has a military of less than 20,000 active duty troops. It will be a hotbed for terrorist activities. So these are the few comments that we can take for now. But honestly, it's being received with mixed feelings, as ECOWAS has ordered the immediate invasion of Niger Republic will stand by force. What's your opinion? Would like to hear it in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel. May God help us and give us all the wisdom we need as we try to help ourselves. See you in the next video. Bye for now.